The world has never been more connected thanks to the Internet of Things, also called the IoT. All our personal data is on this network, but do you have any idea why your privacy is secured? We do, and it's shocking. I see you wondering, what is IoT? Well, let us briefly explain. The IoT is a network made of smart sensor-enabled devices that communicate and coordinate with each other through the Internet. For example, your fridge knows what you need based on collected data over a period of time and places an order at your local supermarket. A wonderful innovation, you might think. We think differently. Despite the fact that it sounds amazing, there is a lack of security we cannot ignore. We have to ask ourselves who could help to improve this dangerous security issue. We find an answer at the semiconductor companies. What makes this issue so hard? First off, we have to look at the technical sophistication of our modern world. The technology of today is very complex with almost a lot of new paths for hackers. To prevent them from coming in the systems, companies have to provide end-to-end solutions against all possible attack vectors. Secondly are the missing and immature standards of different software, hardware, etc. Big players develop their own solutions with their own standards, while other players are more rudimentary. It also has an impact on stakeholders who are uncertain about how standards will be changed or being set. How do we, end users, look towards the IoT? A big proportion of them see security as a commodity. There is a fundamental disconnect between the desire and the willingness to pay. One of the solutions is changing the mindset of customers. If they understand how important security is, they will probably spend more on better systems. Because of this, it's important for semiconductor companies to understand their customers better, to make products on their needs. The last one is about the profit semiconductor companies can make. Like we have seen in the previous parts, end users and device manufacturers are unwilling to pay significant security measures, which leads to low profits for those companies. After those 4 major problems, we will have a closer look in 3 big sectors where the IoT currently involved and where security is a big concern: automotive sector, industry sector and the private sector. To start off with the automotive sector. One of the biggest problems in this sector is how standards will evolve and who will set them. There are a few possibilities. Big OEMs, original equipment manufacturer, can develop their own standard and solutions, or a smaller group of OEMs band together to take the lead and set their standards. Last but not least, specialized technology companies like Apple use their knowledge to set standards in other sectors than their own. Even though they have problems, other problems we will have to worry about, like the difficulty to implement the end-to-end security in the old computer systems and outdated machinery. Where can we find semiconductor companies?